Hello and welcome back to Operation Double Mythic. Last time we drafted in Pioneer Masters and we broke Platinum 3, and our goal is to hit Plat 2 on this next run. We're going to be doing Pioneer Masters again. It's one of the last Pioneer Masters drafts we're going to get to do on Arena because it is being taken off of Arena in a couple of hours. So if we have a good run, we can break Plat 2. We need 5 wins in a row or 7 wins overall. And we can make it into Plat 2. So it's a pretty big ask, but I am up for the challenge. Let's see if the draft gods favor us with a trophy deck. Okay, here we go. One final Pioneer Masters draft. Not messing with the recipe here. We're looking for gates. We're looking for Dimir control. We're looking for Red X aggro. And that's pretty much it. So, pick one, pack one. There's a Sylvan Caryatid, which is pretty good. Secure the Waste also is pretty busted in like a ramp deck. It's not really in any of the archetypes that I want. Sylvan Caryatid is very good for the Gates deck. So I can see taking the Caryatid over Secure the Waste. I think they're both strong, but Sylvan Caryatid is in what I believe is a stronger archetype. Now, on the wheel, we might get this Dimir Guild Gate. Selesnya Charm often is playable in the Gates deck. And then we've got like, maybe, I mean, I don't know if we'll get Barliged Recovery back. That's not likely. But there's not really anything that exciting in this pack. Sylvan Caryatid is a fine first pick. So Silk Wrap and Mentor of the Meek are both pretty good. There's a Possessed Scarb in this pack, a Wild Slash. There's a Growing Ranks, which is interesting, but I mean, I think best card in the pack probably is the Wild Slash. I think the best card for Dimir control in this pack, there's a few good blue cards in this pack, to be fair. Nothing that interesting for the Gates deck. I guess there's Sky Rider Elf. But the best card in the pack probably is Wild Slash. Could be that I should take one of these blue cards, maybe wheel one of these two. Because we didn't see any good... There's no red coming back that's decent on the wheel. I can see just taking Sight Beyond Sight here. I think I'll take the Wild Slash, because the Wild Slash is not bad in the Gates deck. Now we have a decision to make, because there is a Gate Colossus in this pack. There is also a Heart Piercer Manticore, which is very good in your Red X decks. This is a decision point, because we really will be missing out if we don't take Gate Colossus. Like, we're going to be missing out depending on which deck we want to build. Now, there's another Wild Slash in this pack. I feel both of these decks are open. Or at least they seem to be so far. I think I'm going to take the Gate Colossus. Because we're not going to get great red cards back on the wheel. Whereas we could get some Gates back on the wheel or something. So I think the Gates deck might slightly be, be slightly better. Now there's a Gateway Plaza, perfectly fine pickup. If we had taken the Heart Piercer Manticore, we'd get an Emissary here, maybe a Fumarole. So I'm fine with picking up a Gateway Plaza here. And I quite like where we are. So if we were in Dimir, we'd be looking at this Phalaji Archaeologist. If we were in red, we'd be looking at these two commons here. I think Nessie and Asp is perfectly takeable as just a big dumb creature in the Gates deck. There is also a Boros Guild Gate, which any of the gates touching the Temur colors are pretty nice. I think I might just take the Boros Guild Gate. You can pick up big dumb creatures later fairly easily. Now there's an Archway Angel. There is also a Simic Guild Gate in this pack, which I do want. But we'll take the Archway Angel at uncommon and load up on gates momentarily. There's also a Darksteel Ingot. We could have taken that. Love Archway Angel here, though. There's a Gruul Guild Gate. That is sweet. I can see playing Nemesis, again, just as a big dumb creature. That's kind of it, though. So, pretty happy taking a Gruul Guildgate here. Now, there's a second Boros Guildgate. I don't think I want Azorius Charm. And we could take Pilgrim's Eye for some fixing. I'm going to take the Boros Guildgate because we do have the Archway Angel, so it does get a bit better for that reason. It touches red, which is fine. And giving us a slightly better white splash is pretty helpful. Now there's a Dimir Guildgate. I can see just taking that. Don't mind Swift Reckoning. Red does seem open. Hopefully we can find some decent red removal spells, but I'm going to take the Dimir Guildgate here, and then a Skyrider Elf here. And yeah, I'm feeling okay about this. Here's a Selesnya Guildgate. That's pretty nice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Guildgates now. Probably just Halo Scarab, since we are a 5-color deck. And don't think, well, Archaeologist is not superb for this deck. I kind of want to pass it. I kind of want to pass it just to give someone else a slightly better blue-black card and move them more firmly into blue-black. Considers fine. Disciple of Phoenix, not likely to see play. And we open a Burning Anger, not very good. We open a Guild Summit, though, which is pretty sick. So, other things to think about in this pack. Probably the Simic Guildgate. I'd love to get this back on the wheel. But Guild Summit, Gate Colossus, and Archway Angel is a pretty good start. I would love to open up a Ram, but I can see... Yeah, I want to pick up... We've got 5, 7 gates. Want to pick up a couple more. Yeah, a couple more. But right now we are at 6 playables. That's something we do need to bear in mind, is we do need to make sure we hit all of our playables. Shamanic Revelation. Not really what we want to do. It could be I'm supposed to take the Silk Wrap. We do have 1, 2, 3 white gates right now. And I do kind of feel like it's the best card in the pack. And it is a removal spell. It keeps us alive. So I think I can take the Silk Wrap here, and definitely gonna be green-blue. Maybe we'll be like Bant Gates. We can splash the Wild Slash right now because we just have the we have 3 red Guild Gates. There's a Voyaging Satyr. That's awesome. Another Silk Wrap, which I would not mind. I guess at this point, Heliod's Pilgrim would be fine too. No, actually, it doesn't find a Silk Wrap. But Voyaging Satyr is exactly what we want. So we're looking for Satyrs. There's another Archway Angel. And there's a Ram. I'm going to take the Ram here. Ram is much better than Archway Angel, to be totally honest. There's a Simic Guildgate. I would love to pick that up. Going to separate out my interaction, and now we get the Gates Ablaze. I mean, this is really sweet. So now we're definitely wanting to play red, picking up more gates. We've got 1 Satyr. Would not mind picking up another Satyr. I quite like Bounding Krasis. It's good in this deck, but not necessarily needed, and Selesnya Guildgate is very, very nice. Especially if we're going to be taking white removal spells. Now, Essence Scatter is tempting. I wonder whether I'm just supposed to take the Gatekeepers. We have 1 Dimir Guildgate, 1 Plaza. I think I will take the Gatekeepers. Now there's an Ultimate Price. Archway Angel came back. So, Ultimate Price feels like the correct pick. Yeah, feels like the correct pick. But double Archway Angel, play it, gain a bunch of life. I think I'm going to take the ultimate price. Tricky, but I think that is correct for us. So that I don't love second Gateway Plaza. 2 mana 2/2 is fine. 1 Plaza is good. I might play a second, but a 2 mana 2/2 is fine. I guess Frostburn Weird is also just a fine creature. And now there's another Simic Guildgate, which I'm going to take over Gust of Wind. Skyrider Elf's pretty sick. And then Murmuring Mystic on the wheel is a bit wild. And we got the Essence Scatter anyway. Okay, so in this pack, what have we got? Actually, a pretty bad pack. There's almost nothing interesting. I think it might just be the Gruul Guildgate here. The Gruul Guildgate. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we have 4, 6, 8, 9. So this is gate number 10. Don't have a whole lot of black. So I would love to find cards that replace Ultimate Price and Gatekeeper. I probably still would keep them. But this is going to be Guildgate number 10. Which puts us at 18 playable cards right now. There's another Gates Ablaze. I mean, that is really sick. There's also a Cura's Follower. But second Gates Ablaze is just insane, I think. Yeah, absolutely going to take that. Now, there is a Wild Slash and there is a Silk Wrap. There's also a Dreadbore that we could take. Not sure if we're going to get there on the black, though. I think it is... We have 2 Boros, 2 Selesnya Guildgates, and a Gateway Plaza. I think it is safer to take the Silk Wrap. Sweet. Now there's a Courier's Briefcase. That's exactly what we want here. Perfect. And now we have a Cura's Follower, which is also a great card for this deck. Would not mind a Jwari Disruption. But Cura's Follower is a pretty sweet ramp piece. It's kind of just a slight improvement on a Voyaging Satyr. Haven't found any district guides. That's a pretty high priority for me right now. There's another Archway Angel. Loxodon Smiter is pretty damn good too. But now I think I can take second Archway Angel. I think we have enough early game. We don't need the Consider. We have 5 Instants and Sorceries, including 2 Gates Ablaze, so I don't think Mystic is going to be any good. Yeah, and I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. Not sure Essence Scatter is going to get there. There is another Skyrider Elf, or we could take our first Izzet Guildgate, which seems better, to be honest. Like, I don't know. We could take Skyrider Elf, just have it as an early creature, but Izzet Guildgate lets us cast Gates Ablaze on time. Now, there is a Golgari Guildgate, which does give us 2 black Guildgates, but we are at 21 playables. Probably just need to take the Darksteel Ingot. Yeah, play it safe, take the Darksteel Ingot. Zendikar Incarnate is fine, big dumb creature. And now there's another Cura's Follower, and I'm super happy to see that. Yeah, I think we're in a really good place. We have 24 cards in the deck. I can see taking another Izzet Guildgate here. I can also see taking the Dreadbore. I think I'm going to take the Dreadbore. And now, not that... Gatekeepers is not a big deal. Just take the first Azorius Guildgate. Didn't find any district guides, which is a shame. but that is fine. We just didn't see any. Is what it is. The deck is still very good. We might even play the Scarb. I don't think we're like... Yeah, the deck still feels good. We did get Darksteel Ingot in place of a District Guide. We do have decent 3-drops. It is a shame we didn't find the District Guide, but Courier's Briefcase and Darksteel Ingot are still good early fixing. So let's see. Let's see where we are at, shall we? No DFCs. No DFCs. So we probably do need to just play 17 lands. Currently no way to search lands either. We have lots of ways to untap lands. We have Satyr, Caryatid, Kiora's Follower to like untap lands and make mana. But no, other than Darksteel Ingot and Courier's Briefcase, we have no real fixing. So the basics are considerably weaker. What is in our pool? Nothing particularly exciting. I think if we're going to cut anything, it's likely to be this Leaf Crown Dryad, because we actually have better creatures, like even Frostburn Weird would be a bit better. So that can go. And 13 creatures in the deck, 14 with the Courier's Briefcase. So Zendikar Incarnate is pretty weak. Skyriders are probably going to be 4-drops. I don't know if we're an Essence Scatter deck. Like, I don't know if we don't have anything else to do at instant speed except like Ultimate Price and Wild Slash. So I don't know if we are an Essence Scatter deck. I think we want to be using all of our mana, not necessarily holding it up to counter something. Plus, we do have Dreadbore, Ultimate Price, Silk Wrap, and Gates Ablaze and Wild Slash, which is all really good removal. So I'm not too worried about countering a creature spell if we can just keep wiping the board. So if that's what we're doing... Yeah, green is most important, then the Temur colors, and then white, and then black. Although it's worth bearing in mind, 2 of our removal spells are touching black. I guess 3 if you count the Ubulsar Gatekeepers. So right now we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 8 green sources plus a Darksteel Ingot. I definitely want more than that. Definitely want, I think, 10 green sources. Yeah, I think I do. The next most important color, even though blue is the most demanding, the next most important color is red. Do you know what? I'm actually not sure. I'm not so sure about that now. Yeah, let's... It probably is red. Blue gives us access to Guild Summit and Kiora's Follower, which aren't necessarily super important early plays. White gives us access to Silk Wrap. And red gives us access to Dreadbore and Wild Slash. Okay, alright, so we've got our 10 green sources. It might be that I can trim down to 9, but I'm really not sure about that. I would not be... Yeah, I think red is the next most important. So we have got 1, 2, 4, 6, 7 red sources. I do want 8. Yeah, I do want 8. We actually... yeah, I want 8. And then... Let's look at our blue. White is just for the silk wraps and the Archway Angel, but we'll have white by then. So it could be that we could cut down on some removal. It could be that the silk wraps can go. In which case I'd probably bring in... we could bring in Halo Scarab. That'd be bad, but fine. We could bring in Treasure Cruise or Consider, just to find the cards that we need. I can see that over the 2 silk wraps. But let's carry on. Let's sort out our land a little bit first. So next most important color is probably black, if I bear that all in mind. We have got 2, 3, 4 black sources. Yeah, black is quite the splash. Yeah, 4 black sources. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue sources, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white sources. So what we need to do, because of the lands that we have got, we need to make sure that black is the splash. It's much more important that black be a splash color. Gatekeepers is pretty decent. But yeah, it might be that we want to cut these 2 removal spells. Keep the 2 Silk Wraps, Wild Slash, the 2 Gates Ablaze. It's pretty rough not having... because Silk Wrap hits small creatures. The damaging spells can hit generally smaller creatures. I think I would rather have, like, Dreadbore over Gatekeepers. Would I rather have... yeah, just in case we need to hit something big and incredibly troublesome, Dreadbore is a better, more consistent answer. And then we do just, like, black is just a tiny splash. Now we do have Briefcase and Darksteel Ingot. So I think... look, I think I'm going to cut the Gatekeepers. I'm going to consider keeping the ultimate price in. But I am going to do so without playing any basic swamps. Which means we will have 1, 2, 3, 4 black sources. So it really is a splash. Yeah, I think I'm gonna trim the ultimate price. We've got 18 lands in right now. Don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened. I mean, I'm sure it was something I did, but I wonder if Halo Scarab is better than... it's really just not very good. Okay. Let's keep the ultimate price in for now. God, I need to make some notes. Yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 5, 6 blue sources right now. I think that's fine. We have 2, 3, 5, 7, 8 red sources. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green sources. I can see trimming a forest. But let's see where we end up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white sources and 1, 2, black sources in the land base. And right now we have 18 lands in. Okay. It's like not having the district guide makes this difficult because we have no way to find the land that we need. We just have to draw into it, which does make these black spells, unfortunately, much, much less reliable. The deck might be cleaner if we shave a forest and play Halo Scarab. Consider and Treasure Cruise. Gives us more card draw, gives us another way to fix our mana. I believe this is better. And I think this mana base works. Okay, let's give this a go. Right, jumping into game one. So our goal is to survive the early game and go over the top with Archway Angels, with Gate Colossus, Skyrider Elves. We have 3 important colors, but we don't have the red. I still think this is a keep. Need to find the red in case they just have a straight answer for the Gatebreaker Ram. There's the red. That is nice. Tormented Hero. Not too scared of that. And a Bloodscream. Okay, well, we have blue-green. White, red. I don't think we need double pips of anything. So I'm just going to pass like this. Want to get the opponent to commit to the board. The nice thing is Gates Ablaze never kills Gatebreaker Ram because they sort of scale. I think there's a question around whether I'm going to Gates Ablaze next turn. I think I'm going to Wild Slash. Cut off their card advantage. They're going to read the bones. Because, yeah, this thing's never going to beat an Archway Angel gaining us so much life. We could just Silk Wrap this. But let's get the Gatebreaker Ram online, make them deal with this. They could just have a Dreadbore. They probably do. Cool. I still think we are in a fine spot, to be honest. So we are now gonna... I'm gonna Silk Wrap the Tormented Hero. We're down a lot of cards. Wow. That's a good card there. Still, both of the cards we have are pretty good. We don't have an attack. Okay. Now there's a caryatid. Am I going to just Gates Ablaze this? Don't love that. Don't love it, but it's fine. We've run out of cards. So like Treasure Cruise would be a good draw. Consider would not even be a bad draw. Sire of Insanity. Each player discards their hand. Okay. So we need to find an answer for that. We don't have any... Well, Sylvan Caryatid is a black mana. So we are looking for a way to answer the Sire. That's not it. So we're chump blocking now. And that is another land. Unfortunate. Okay. That is not a deck that I have really seen before in this format. And we ran out of gas super quick. If we'd have got that Archway Angel down, we would have been fine, I think. We would have gained so much life. Maybe I used my answers too quickly. I mean, I did, but I don't know that I had another choice. What I really needed was Briefcase or Guild Summit, Treasure Cruise. Consider just some way to draw through to more cards. Yeah, that was too much ramp. But we do have the card draw in the deck. So let's go again. I mean, yeah, good beats. I think I played a little bit too generously with my my spells there. I should have stayed back and been a bit more patient. We do have a Voyaging Satyr, but no red. But we can make a pretty big elf. So I'll keep this. There's our red source. Warhound has to attack every turn. We can make a 3/3 elf. We can also just hold up Wild Slash. I think that is better. So what we're going to do is Wild Slash this now, before it gets bigger. Now we can Briefcase, or we can make a 4/4 elf. We could also just play out a 4/4 Zendikar Incarnate. Yeah, I'm going to hold the Dimir Guild Gate. Make a 4/4, no attack, pass the turn. We can draw with a Briefcase. We do have access to all 5 colors. Yeah, if they pump this and trade, that's fine. Witch's Mark. Like I say, this is totally fine. Yep. Now, we could make a 4/4 elf. That's reasonable. Actually, I think we can play it as a 5/5. That's probably better than... We could just briefcase. No, let's get the elf down. So let's add black, green, red, blue. We could actually get the 1/1 down and then sack. No, we don't want to do that. Make 4/4 elf arts. Interesting. And there's a Zendikar Incarnate. So Archway Angel not gaining us that much life right now. What I want to do is play my island. 1, 2, briefcase. And then black, red, green, blue, tap, white, draw 3 cards. We can attack now. Because we have a Chump Blocker, we have Gate Colossus coming up. So Halo Scarab is actually pretty nice because it can just chump block the Dragon Style Twins, and Gate Colossus is an absolute monster. Full Harpooner fighting the Skyrider Elf. Gearcrafter. And they have no attacks. Love it. Love to see it. Silk Wrap not doing a great job. Just here. We could just play Archway Angel. Gain 6 life. I think we could do better than that. Yeah, let's Guild Summit. Tap all 3 of these. Draw a bunch of stuff. And I say we attack with the Gate Colossus. It's always trading with a relevant creature. They can double block it. We can play our Gruul Guild Gate. Draw it again. And we are kind of laughing. Stone Shock Giant. Yeah, so that gets big, but it's actually still a ways off of getting too big. We're at 15. And there is a Treasure Cruise. So, let's play... Yeah, let's play out the Gate Colossus. We could just play out the... There's nothing else really that we need to do. We could play out the Darksteel Ingot. Because why not? And again, we're saving the Simic Guild Gate to get the Gate Colossus back. They don't want to discard the last card in their hand. That is interesting. So, they could chuck everything in front of the Gate Colossus. I think I'm sort of absolutely fine with that. Take 8. Now is the time to Archway Angel. And we're also going to Kiora's follower. I want to hold up blue-green. Gonna silk wrap this Boundary Lands Ranger. Could also silk wrap the 1/1. Yeah, no, I don't want to. I want to limit the chances that they find something relevant. Okay, sweet. That's how we want our games to go. Of course, opponent was playing an aggressive color pair and was going a little slow. That's exactly the kind of deck we're going to prey on. Would have been nice to get some, like the Barligad recoveries or Pulse of Marasa, a way to get back Gatebreaker Rams and stuff, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a cheap, powerful, must-answer threat that forces our opponent to use their resources. So even if it does get answered almost every time, and we don't have a way to get it back, it's still, at worst, it's a 1-for-1 trade. Okay, who is up next? We are 1-1, and we need 5 straight wins in a row. This is a great hand. This is superb. Ooh, a Gates Mirror. So we can bolt their birds, and then they have to answer a Gatebreaker Ram. We have a Guild Summit. Now their Gates Ablaze almost never can answer the Ram, so let's just play it out. Okay, there's a Selesnya Charm. Now we could just Gate Colossus. They have another Selesnya Charm, it's pretty bad. But if they don't, then we still have the Guild Summit. Who has the better Gates deck? Let's find out. Dragon Lord Ojutai. We can answer that with a Gates Ablaze. That's pretty brutal. That we can just Gates Ablaze this thing. Yeah, I'd probably be looking to scoop too. I was going to hold the... Actually, I think I might have just played the Plaza there because we have the Guild Summit in hand. We're pretty likely to draw into another gate if the Colossus gets removed. Okay, feeling good. We've got some momentum. Let's keep it rolling. Good lands. It's a pretty good hand. Yeah, it's a good hand. Let's keep it. We've got turn 2 consider, turn 3 Kiora's follower, potentially turn 4 Gate Colossus. I think what we're looking for off the consider is interaction. Gates Ablaze, Wild Slash, Silk Wrap, that kind of thing. Mull to 6 from the opponent. And a Forest. Okay, so we'll lead on the Simic Guild Gate. Caryatid. Very nice. Yeah, we're just going to consider here. Oh, I played the wrong land. Shit. Dumbass. Another Simic Guild Gate. Yeah, I'll take it. We could get the Dark Stealing online here. That's better than playing Frostburn Weird. Actually, Frostburn Weird does punch through the Caryatid, but that's really not what we want to do. I'm going to go for Dark Stealing at this turn. Blood Baron of Vizkopa. So, lifelink protection from black and white, and that's kind of all that's relevant, because we're not going to let them get that high into the life totals. Halo Scarab is actually not awful. Yeah, I can see just playing out Follower and Halo Scarab here. And then deploying Gate Colossus next turn. Could have just played out Gate Colossus that turn. I mean, should we make them have it? We don't really need the Kiora's Follower. Sweet. So they're in, I don't know what they're doing yet. I guess they're a Gates deck, but we haven't seen a whole lot of Gate stuff from them. Skyrider. And a 5/5 is big. So we're going to be racing now. I think I play this because we have the Treasure Cruise in hand. Gates Ablaze does not kill the Skyrider Elf yet. So we will hit them for 8. We could be walking into a counterspell here. But I think we've got all our colors, right? We've got black, white, green, red, and blue. So I'm just going to play Treasure Cruise. Probably keeping the... Actually, I want to play the Gruul Guild Gate. Because now, Gates Ablaze destroys a Skyrider. Although we can just Silk Wrap the thing. Let's attack. Let's Gates Ablaze. And let's ram. No, we don't need to ram. Let's Frostburn Weird. We have lethal already. We have a couple of removal spells in hand. Ram is a backup option in case they have anything crazy. Okay. All right. 2 more wins and we hit Plat 2. Can we do it? We need 5 wins in a row, or we need to trophy, I think. I guess technically we could have lost 2. And then gone. We could have. I don't know. We're aiming for the 5 wins in a row. That's the plan. Good colors. Yeah, we have good early plays. Yeah, let's keep this. So we'll lead on the Boros Guild Gate. Undead Buck. Okay. So getting the Caryatid down does seem pretty worthwhile to me. Gonna let the butler just attack. Probably want to exile the Silk Wrap the Nyx Weaver, to be honest. Gives them so much value. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And then let's go island and briefcase. So right now we have nearly got the cards we need to draw from the briefcase. So next turn we can rule Guild Gate. Actually, that gives us all the colors. We can just draw off of the briefcase now. Seems crazy not to do it. We're way up on cards. We have 2 Gates Ablaze in hand. If we can afford the 1 damage. Priest of the Blood Rifles. That is good. Gates Blaze. It's going to be a while before Gates Blaze is there. I guess Frostburn Weird isn't doing anything. 1, 2. It's a 5/5. Do I need to go back on the attack next turn? No, it's not worth it. But I do need to get some gates in play. Or find a Skyrider Elf. This is losing them 2 life a turn. But I'll take the treasure. So Archway Angels help a ton. It's 3 gates. Played their Bala Get out as a land. Oh, and they actually needed a plains. So now we might stand a chance of actually winning the race back. Because we can Dimir Guildgate, gain another batch of life, and win the race in the air on the way back. Yeah, we're winning the race now. So let's... we don't need to play the Frostburn Weird. We're likely to wipe the board at some point if they do answer these angels. Or an Overlord. Okay, that's really sick. 1, 2, 3, 4 gates. I need 1 more gate. I guess I could double cast Gates Ablaze. I needed a gate there. So I can't double cast Gates of Blade. Because I need a second Gates of Blaze available to me. Because they're going to get another 5/5. But I don't see that I have another play. I could attack with the Archway Angel. And then we Gates Ablaze for X equals 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have to do this. Let's see what they get back. Okay, so now we're going to wait. Garrick.
I've got an axe to grind. Time to cut loose.
Okay. Taking 8 next turn. Nothing to be done. If we get a gate off the top, it's not bad. But it's still going to be hard. It is still going to be hard. Okay, what does wiping the board do for me now, though? Because they have this... yeah, I have to do it, though. Now we have white, blue, red, green, black. We can play out the weird here. Put some pressure on Garrett in a way.
Let's hunt.
Mist Cutter Hide. Protection from red and blue. Okay, alright, good beats. That was some really powerful stuff our opponent was doing at the end there. And we actually just needed more gates. We just needed more gates. We drew a lot of our basics very early. And we didn't find... maybe I was supposed to wait on the Archway Angels. That flying 5/5 was a problem. Okay, not sure I'm playing at my best. Not feeling like I'm playing at my best. But if we can win 3 games in a row now, I think that would take us to 6-2 and we would level up. We can also, we can't lose any more games. So we can still hit Plat 2. The Plat 2 dream is alive. Oh. This is probably a key, but it's not very good. Our average 6 cards is better than this. But I think I'm still going to keep it. Consider. Worst draw possible, I think. safer. Also pretty bad. A strange choice of Devour Flesh, to be honest. There's Frostburn, weird. Did they miss a land drop? They did. That's our opportunity. Really could do with a blue sword. Might just consider right here. Try and find a blue. There it is. Lovely. So now we can play the Satyr. Because if they kill this, then we have a Ram. And if they don't kill it, we can play a 4/4 Elf. They're just discarding cards. That is pretty sad for them. And yeah, we can just untap white, blue, red, green, 4/4 flyer. We have 5, 6, 7 cards right now. So if they kill the elf, we can Treasure Cruise. If they don't, we can Frostburn and Gatebreaker. And if we just turn up the pressure, we should be able to get them dead before they are able to get anywhere. We could Silk Wrap this. This is a damn good card. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, let's attack. Hornet Nest. They're gonna get a ton of, well, they're gonna get 5 1/1s with a Death Touch. That is honestly not bad at all. Not bad at all for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we just untap this, we can just Treasure Cruise. Drop a Dimir Guildgate. Just win with this Elf in the air. Hornet Nest is a really sweet card though. Should have saved the Silk Wrap. Okay. We can Gates Ablaze for 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a shame. It's a shame to lose the 4/4, but it does allow us to it does allow us to get them dead, basically. Play the weird out in case they have Devour Flesh or something. Alright, yeah, fair enough play. Using the Hornet Nest to make all of the 1/1s, but we got around it with the Gates Ablaze ripped off the top. Okay. 2 more wins and we get Plat 2. That's what we need. 2 more wins. I'm pretty happy anyway. Like, again, 5 wins is all you can really hope for in best of 1 draft, and we are at 4 wins, so I'm pretty happy. We have a bunch of red, green, and a halo scarab. It's gonna have to do. Gateway Plaza, pretty damn nice. They almost certainly have some removal, but I kind of think it's fine to just play that. Yep. There's 1 Devour Flesh. An Archway Angel. So we could play out a Skyrider Elf as a, what, red, green, blue, white, as a 4/4. It's not bad. And if they're using all their Devour Fleshes on these, then I think that's workable. They got their own elf. Hey, Showdown of the Elves. Make another 4/4. I kind of want to just get the Scarab out and make a 3/3. Be mana efficient. Helps us be immune to another Devour Flesh. Cool. And there is a Boros Guild Gate, which allows us to deploy angels. So sweet, we can play pretty loose and aggressive because we have a bunch of life gain coming. Each of these angels representing 8 life. Blood Baron of Vizkopa also representing a fair amount of life gain. Do I have to block this thing? That's pro black and white anyway. I guess I do. I mean, I guess I can't. So whatever, we'll just gain the life. They are going to get to attack with it, but we're slowly winning the race. Cool, so they got no combat tricks in hand, otherwise they would have attacked with the gatekeepers as well. And an Etherling is pretty hard to deal with. Oh, should I just play out the Frostburn weird as well? They don't have any tricks, so keeping back the Skyrider Elf makes sense. To potentially block the Blood Baron. Yeah, I think I'm swinging for 3 and then deploying these 2. They do only have 2 blue. We have Etherling at home, facing down there, Etherling. Yeah, so they need to find a kill spell if they want to attack with the Blood Baron. Otherwise, they're just attacking with the Etherling, and we are going to beat them in the air. Okay. The race is on. They have 5 cards in hand. Guild Summit off the top would be very nice. They are playing pretty... I mean, like, I guess they're playing Gates too, but with a sort of Dimir angle. It feels like they might have drafted Gates and then gone into Dimir, or the other way around, and ended up with a deck that was half and half. Okay, Skyrider Elf is pretty good. Now, yeah, just left up 2 mana. Now I can attack with the Frostburn weird. Yeah, I think I am going to just trade these off. And I need to find a Treasure Cruise or just any of our card draw spells. A Treasure Cruise, a Guild Summit. We've got to do it before this Etherling kills us. Din Rover Horror's sick. This game is getting away from us. We're way too low on cards. Did I need more card advantage in the deck? I might have done, because that has been the big problem. Okay, considers a start. Wild Slash. Yeah, that's not enough. I need, at this point, I need card draw, and I need Gates Ablaze plus another threat to deploy. Yeah, Gideon pumping out 2/2s. So I don't know if I can beat Gideon. I guess Gatebreaker Ram would also be pretty good.
Make evil scared again.
But they're not tapping out. They haven't tapped out at any point. Or Etherling. So yeah, it starts with Gates Ablaze. Ideally, Guild Summit into Gates Ablaze is what I want. Don't know why they're not attacking. Gatebreaker Ram is not bad. Now Gates Ablaze feels pretty good. Treasure Cruise or
Count on a rematch.
Guild Summit into Gates Ablaze
Bravery wasn't. I can do this.
is what we need. Opponent's playing very, very conservatively. And Gates Ablaze off the top would be devastating. They only have one blue, but it's not likely that they have a counter spell. But they do have what they need to flicker the Etherling. Okay, Gates Ablaze now wins us the game, I'm pretty sure. If we can find it. If we can find it, we will be absolutely winning this game. Well, that's not a Gates Ablaze. But it does let the angel attack. Can't attack with the ram yet. Yeah, okay. I do have a little bit of time. But that was our chance to kill the Etherling in that last turn because they were tapped out. This turn, they're not likely to tap out. Which means the Etherling will survive the Gates Ablaze, which might be still winnable for us. But they are playing very conservative. Still, we don't have long. Do not have long. They don't have red. Okay. Okay. I think it makes sense to tap the Dark Steel Ingot. There's a Guild Summit. So 1, 2, blue. They could have... They don't... Yeah, okay. Guild Summit. Draw 3 cards. Leaving up... Yeah, 3 for the Gates Ablaze. That ain't it. One more chance. That ain't it. But it's not bad. And right now, they'd have to chuck so much in front of the ram, but Yeah, they could trade 2 creatures for the ram, so let's just hit him in the air. Make a 1/1. This is a draw 5 next turn, which finds our Gates Ablaze 11 cards left in the library. We survive this turn, we should be okay, because we can Gates Ablaze and attack with the ram, and then they should be dead. Right now they attack, we can block, and we are taking 3, 6, 7, 8. Plus potentially 8 from the Ether Lake. So they do have lethal. Now they don't. Oh, they still do. Oh, they have exactly lethal. Oh, man. Oh, no. They have more than exact. All I had to do was leave the Cura's Follower untapped, and we do have 1 spare mana. Could have done it. Do you know what? I feel like most of the time we win that game. The fact that there was 2 Gates Ablaze in the bottom 10 cards of the library is really unlucky. Yeah. That's really unfortunate. 11 cards left in the library. We drew so many. We needed 1 more turn to just find it. And Gates Ablaze at any point would have won us that game. It's a real... That's a heartbreaker. That's a heartbreaker. 2 copies of Gates Ablaze in the deck. Okay. 4-3. So that is it. Unfortunately, no Plat 2. But join us in a future video where if we can have a good run and we can find the cards that we need, we'll make it into Plat 2, hopefully hitting Diamond this month, and then we'll see if we can hit Double Mythic next month. Might be a February project, so stay tuned. I will see you on the next episode of Operation Double Mythic. Bye for now.